Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is Dustin Nulf with Keller Williams Realty's The Dustin Nulf Team, the Full House LLC, Pittsburgh Property Management Company. I could really use your help. YouTube has decided not to like me because I don't post videos every other day. So if you could, give me a thumbs up. Click the thumbs up button, like me, and hit subscribe to this video. I'd really appreciate it. Today, we're going to talk about something very important to me. Agents. Why in the hell are you not buying investment properties? You're out there looking at properties every day. If you're doing your job, you are anyway. And there are good deals out there. There are good deals that you run into that are not on the market. There are sellers that are just a pain in the butt and they just don't want to deal with agents, and they're willing to sell their property for peanuts, and they don't want to work with you. So why not buy their property for peanuts and make some money off of it? Today we're going to look at how you, as an agent, can buy a property and get paid to do so. We're going to look at how you can get paid to purchase real estate. And then you can make money off the real estate after you purchase it. So stay tuned. We're going to take a look and we're going to learn more about it. It's been a while since we chatted. I'm glad to have you back. And what we're going to look at today is how I got paid $3,000 to buy a property. Yes, that's true. I just closed on my 29th rental unit last week, and I got paid $3,000 to buy it. And I'm going to show you that today. I want to remind you, if you like my videos, hit the thumbs up below and hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell too. And I have this thing called Patreon. I have a site on Patreon, and I'm going to have the link below here. If you like the content and want to support this channel, please log into Patreon and sign up for the $1 a month. If you could be so kind as to throw me $1 a month, that would allow me to have more time to record these videos. And we also do coaching for real estate agents at the $10 a month level. That's for individual agents or agents that are just beginning to build a team. If they want light coaching, it's not, there's nobody like holding a gun to your head saying you have to go to your coaching. We do once a month coaching, Zoom sessions, and then we also do, we offer downloadable content for those agents that are signed up for $10 a month. We do it at the $100 a month level for agents with teams and agents who are looking to build teams. Same thing, once a month, group coaching and downloadable content specific to what you're looking to do. So some of the content you're going to find on there is the expired mailer letters that we send out every day. You're going to find a for sale by owner 0% contract. You're going to find a pick list of daily tasks that your assistant should be doing for you. So good things like that, definitely worth the money. Check it out, throw me some cash, I would appreciate it. Anyway, let's get started. So as you all know, I like to buy investment properties. My goal this year was to buy 24 units. Had a bit of a hiccup there in March as COVID-19 shutdowns happened in Pennsylvania and things got sketchy. So I've been playing it a little bit more safe this year and just kind of moving slow here. But last week I bought a property, and I'll tell you a little bit about the background of this property. This is a potential client of mine. This lead, I got this guy, he came in as a lead to me in 2010, might have been 2009 actually. I was selling his neighbor's house, and he noticed that I put it up for sale and sold it relatively quickly. And he was a flipper at the time. He was renovating homes and he was trying to sell them. And he had the house next door. It was a really nice property. I met him over there. I was there for showing, or to put a sign on the rider on the sign, something like that. And he was there and he said, "Hey, come over, take a look at my property." I went over and looked at the property. Nothing ever panned out. He ended up renting the property. He had other properties that he bought and rented out. He ended up coming back to me through an agent on my team, and my agent on my team said, "Hey, I'm going to refer you this guy. I've been talking to him about properties for a while, but I'm not getting anywhere with him." And my agent was kind of getting out of business at that time. So he referred this guy to me, and I was like, "Oh, I know that guy. I already met him." So I ended up talking to him again. Long story short, this guy doesn't seem to have any intention in selling these property or listing these properties with a real estate agent, and he's going to hold on to a lot of them for a while. But he came to me and he said, "Hey, I'm going to sell this one, and I don't want to put it on the market or anything. This is what I want for it. Are you willing to buy it, or do you know anybody who would be interested in buying it?" And he wanted $45,000 for this 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, fully renovated, brand new kitchen, brand new bathrooms, nice, clean basement, integral garage, private area. He wanted $45,000 for it. And I had already been in the property because he was showing me these properties as potential sale later. And I just knew right off the bat, he's selling this thing for at least 20 or 30 grand less than it's worth. And I said, yeah, I might be interested. I'd have to take a look again, blah, blah, blah. I ended up putting it under contract for $45,000. So put it under contract for 45 grand. And what I do, and I do have a video, if it's not out, it will be out soon, that shows how I intend to make $240,000 buying 24 rental units in the next year. And the model that I'm following then is that I got this property under contract for 45 grand. And what I do is I pay myself a commission when I buy these properties. So I'm paying myself a $5,000 commission. So the sale price is 45 grand. The buyer, me, pays my broker, Keller Williams Realty, $5,000, and then I get paid that commission out of it. So I'm going to, in total, spend $50,000 to purchase this place, okay? This property is immaculate inside. It's beautiful. Like, it's awesome. There's some stuff that needs done on the outside, not a whole lot, but my intention is to go in. I want to do some nice landscaping on it. I want to paint the railings. I want to add caps on the top of the railings. There's a couple that are missing. It looks kind of wonky. And then the patio needs to be restained and just, cleaned up, prettied up on the outside. So I intend to put maybe $5,000 into it. So in all, I'll have 55 grand into it. I think it's worth easy $75,000 at least, like right now, 75 grand easy. So that's the goal there, and then I'm going to refinance it and pull my money back out of it. But we're not into all like what's going to happen later. We just want to look at how did I buy this and get paid $3,000. Okay, so what I did here, and we're gonna back up here a little bit. So, well, no, we're good here. So what I did was I went to a hard money lender and I said, I got this really good deal. It's fantastic. There's like $20,000 of equity in it already. And then I plan on fixing it up and I'm going to do a cash out refinance. He said, cool, let's take a look at it. So we looked at it. And what I ended up asking for is I asked the lender for $55,000. And I said, I want 55 grand. 5 is going to be for the repairs that I'm going to do, and then 50 is to purchase it. He said the deal looks good, I'm willing to do that. So he lent $55,000. Went to the closing table. I had it was $2,028 in closing costs. So in total, it cost me something like $57,000 to close this. And the lender gave me the 55, so I only had to come with this closing cost. All right. I came with that closing cost, and then this commission check got cut to my broker, and then I got paid $5,000. So I had to pay this out of pocket so I could make that, and I ended up netting almost $3,000 out of that. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Like, not super confusing. It can be done probably in any state, and that would be my disclosure and disclaimer for you is if you want to do this, you need to talk with your broker and or a real estate attorney and make sure that it's legal and you are doing it in a legal way. But in most instances, I've even seen people that do not have real estate license that get paid like this, because what you're doing, if you're buying a single family home as an LLC and you're using it as a rental property, that's a commercial use, especially if you're getting a commercial loan on it, right? So it's all in the commercial realm. It's no longer in the residential real estate realm as far as RESPA goes. So I have seen unlicensed people do the same thing. They're paying themselves $5,000, and they might have two different entities, right? They have a buying entity, and then they have an entity that's consulting and helping in acquisitions, and they're getting paid a consulting fee through that other entity. So that's a possibility that I want you to look into if you are into real estate investing and you want to see if you can make that happen. The other thing that I would say is, not all hard money lenders are going to be willing to lend you 100% of the purchase price and rehab costs. You have to have a really good reputation. You have to have experience with those hard money lenders, and you also have to have experience in doing a lot of other projects like this before they're going to look at lending that type of money, like 100% of the purchase and rehab. A lot of times. Now, this was an exceptional deal. Sometimes they'll go in, and if it's an exceptional deal and they think it's a win no matter what, they'd be willing to take more risk on it and lend a bigger portion of that. But that's it. If you have any questions, you want any more information, want to learn something else, feel free to comment below this video. If you like the video, hit thumbs up and hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and sign up for Patreon. Check me out on Patreon. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Come again. Tell your friends. Let's learn more about real estate.